We stopped streaming for a second there. I don't know why. Toy Story 4 major delay to 2019 was due to Pixar cutting most of the script, according to actress Annie Potts, who voiced Bo Peep. This movie was originally planned for the summer of 2017 release, before getting pushed back to the summer of 2018. In an interview with Radio Times, Potts confirmed that Pixar threw out most of the script for Toy Story 4, causing the release date to be pushed back yet again. This time forcing Incredibles 2 to move up to the summer of 2018, thank you very much, giving Toy Story 4 the summer of 2019 spot. Toy Story 4 was supposed to come out this year, and then they threw out 3/4 of the script and rewrote it, says Pot.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, the two knucklebags left, so... Annie Potts says, quote, unquote, usually it takes from start to finish 2 years, but because they threw out most of it in the bin and started over... She's saying my time on the project has been extended a little bit. I've done a lot of work on it. End quote.
Wow.
Yep. So while script overhauls and movie delays are not uncommon for Pixar, Toy Story 4 has undergone quite a bit of developmental turbulence. Just last year, the movie's writer Rashad Jones and Will McCormick left the project due to creative differences.
Nice.
However, with an extra year to get the movie finished, Pixar has been hard at work. Toy Story 4 will be the best it can. Toy Story 4 revolves around the relationship between Woody and Bo Peep. In the movie, Buzz Lightyear and Woody set out on a quest to find Bo Peep, who was sold at a yard sale by Andy's mother. Shame on her. So this is taking place between the events of Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3. Toy Story 4 is now scheduled for June 21st, 2019. So one of the things that Lasseter said when Toy Story, the original one, first came out a long time ago, is he wanted to make it a buddy film.
Right.
And that's what I think they're going back to. They're making it a buddy film. Buzz and Woody, they're buddies. They're going to go out on this quest to find Bo Peep,
right,
and bring her back to her flock.
Yeah. Plus, it's a love interest for
yes,
Woody.
Sure.
You know, because Buzz has Jessie.
Yeah.
But the thing, I'm glad that the one line in here, it takes place between Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3, because there's that one line in the movie that says, "Yeah, we lost Bo Peep."
Right.
And I thought that it was because the actress who voiced her died.
Right.
So I guess I'm incorrect.
Yeah.
So interesting. Toy Story 4
Coming
could be
to
awesome.
theaters.
Could be a train wreck.
Right.
Let's hope not.
No.
You will jump off a bridge.
No.
Incredible Summer Button. Oh, hot dang, a button.
Disney, I think, owns two companies now. A magnet company and a button company.
Truth, my friend.
Because if it's not one, it's the other, and now it's both.
Yeah. The Incredible Summer Button's coming to Walt Disney World starting June 15th. On that day, guests can pick up and celebrate the upcoming release of Disney Pixar's Incredible Dose. Guests will be able to pick up the button beginning on that day at the following locations: the Magic Kingdom entrance, the Epcot entrance, the Hollywood Studios entrance, the Animal Kingdom entrance, AMC Disney Springs 24, Disney-owned retail locations at Disney Springs. That means all the
Everywhere.
Disney stores. Yeah, but Disney doesn't own all the retail places at Disney Springs. And Disney's Blizzard Beach Water Park exit. But not at Typhoon Lagoon. As Stone Cold will say.
Yeah.
Experience an incredible summer all summer long around the Walt Disney World Resort, and stop by the incredible Tomorrowland Expo at Magic Kingdom and take a magic journey with Guardians of the Galaxy Awesome Mix Live at Epcot, and join in the fun with Donald's Dino Bash at Disney's Animal Kingdom late this summer, all while getting ready to experience Toy Story Land in Disney's Hollywood Studios. Hey, you seen the video from the Guardians of the Galaxy
Nope,
thing?
didn't want to watch it.
Seriously?
Yeah, because I may want to go see it. I don't want to see it on video.
Okay, cool. Understood.
Is it good? Answer me that.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not going to answer it at all.
Okay.
You want to go into a Virgin Ears?
Yeah.
I'll let you.
All right. Is it worth going to see? All right.
I will tell you one thing.
All right.
The one fear that I had,
Mm-hmm.
they do not sing.
Oh, thank God.
That was
That was my fear, too.
That was the only thing that
Unless they were really good singers.
No.
Okay.
No. I did not want to see Star-Lord prancing around singing, "Come and get your love." I did not want to see that. Nor did I want Gamora to try to sing. Gamora is a warrior. She's not a singer. Star-Lord's a goof. He should not be singing.
All right.
God help us all. All right, anything else on that?
Nope, that's it.
All right. In today's show, we have news about the Italian buffet at Paradise Pier, Epcot 2018 Food and Wine Festival news.
Yikes.
Well, I guess it is June. And more Walt Disney World monorail problems. We also have news about Disney Parks podcast. Let me try that one more time. Can I? Can I please?
Sure, can.
In today's show, we have news about the Italian buffet at Paradise Pier, Epcot 2018 Food and Wine Festival news, and more Walt Disney World monorail issues. We also have news about upcoming Disney Parks podcast meetups, headline news, beep, 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 and so much more, all in today's Disney Parks podcast. I'm just glad I got through it in one piece this time.
That was good.
Yeah.
I think somebody at Disney's Italian. Because they are loving Italian food. Like, there's, what did somebody say, 9 Italian places at Walt Disney World? Now they're adding some of this into California now, Disneyland.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So there's a new Italian dinner buffet coming to the Paradise Pier. On July 10th, the PCH Grill at Disney's Paradise Pier will debut a new dinner buffet. The Catalina Dinner Buffet will include Italian-inspired dishes with flavors from the Tuscan countryside.
Mangia.
Have some mozzarella.
I have a funny story to tell you after this.
All right. In addition to the Build Your Own Salad.
That's Italian.
Yeah. The salad bar will feature a caprese salad, an antipasto salad, a classic Italian panzella salad, made with the tomato bread, the cucumber, the pickle, the cucumber, the red onion, and soups may include Italian minestrone and cream of broccoli. Cream of broccoli is not Italian.
Because that's Italian.
Yeah. Entrees of the braised lamb ossobuco, house-made Italian meatballs. Not as good as the Four Seasons.
Of course not.
Slow-baked lasagna, grilled salmon, eggplant, the parmesan. Might be on the menu. Guests will be able to choose from several different pastas and then top them with your choice of sauces, including a bolognese, a pesto cream, and a fritto, and a pomodoro.
Could just read it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Maybe someone wants to hear it in Italian.
Well, you have to say everything in Italian for the rest of the show, and that would drive me nuts.
Yeah, and that would drive me nuts.
Yeah.
The kids will enjoy spaghetti with turkey meatballs. Turkey meatballs.
Well, you know, gotta get the kids healthy.
Yeah. Give money on parents' meatballs. Grilled hot dogs, corn on the cob, mac and cheese, because that screams Italian, and mozzarella sticks.
That's mozzarella.
Yeah, it's a mozzarella. Finally, look for entire...
I don't even have to read it. Let me guess. Tiramisu.
Yes.
Mini
Verni's.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And we definitely got to get cannoli.
A cannoli.
Yeah.
A panna cotta, and Italian aroma cake.
I forgot panna cotta.
Yeah.
I'd have gotten there.
The PCH Grill is located off the lobby of the Paradise Pier Hotel. It currently features surf-up breakfast with Mickey and friends, but beginning July 10th, Donald Duck's Seaside Breakfast will take over, and the Catalina Buffet will replace the Beachside Bonfire Buffet.
Jeez.
Reservations are recommended at any Disney hotel restaurant.
Now that's Italian.
That's Italian. That's a spasa de meatball.
I'm telling you, man, why is Disney doubling down on all the Italian places?
I don't know.
It's amazing if you stop and think of all the Italian places.
It's pretty easy and simple to cook. Doesn't take a lot of skills.
Unless you work for Marie and Enzo's.
Yes.
I said it. I'm not ashamed of that stance.
Then you don't have to have any skill.
They're awful.
Yeah. That's my take. And I think Italian food is pretty popular.
I don't disagree with that. I love it. It's pasta.
Right.
Of the main food groups, pasta is number 2 on my list.
Right.
You know. So Chinese is number 1. Just
Right.
anything Chinese, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy and all that, but the problem is everybody does Italian.
Sure.
And there's a proliferation of Italian. I mean, just if you stop and think about just at Disney Springs alone, you've got the new Italian place that's not open yet. You've got Terralina.
Yep.
You've got oh crud! Now my brain is totally shutting down.
Mario and
You've got Mario and Enzo's
Pizza Point.
The
Hideaway.
The Hideaway. You've also got the Blaze Pizza.
Blaze Pizza.
Pizza Ponte. You've probably mentioned that already. What else is Italian on there? There's one more that I cannot think of right now. It's screaming at me. But I mean, it's overkill.
Yeah.
It's way too much. Slow down, kids. Hey, I'm not complaining. We have great dining with the exception of a couple of restaurants. But, yeah, there is a question in the chat room that's actually very valid. But do you really like Italian when it's so hot out? That's true. But if you're going to eat...
There are Italian things I'll eat on a hot day.
But mostly if you're going to eat that style of food, that's going to be like a dinner thing, and you're going to be like chilling out anyway. That's not going to be like you're going to, unless you're in the park and you're going to eat Italian and then you're going to go ride roller coasters.
Right.
At least at Disney Springs, you're usually just eating and walking and shopping and drinking. That's pretty much the only things to do there. But if you're in the parks, I mean, Hollywood Studio has... an Italian restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Magic Kingdom has an Italian restaurant. Epcot's got Italy, for crying out loud. Mm-hmm. Animal Kingdom has... Is Pizza Safari still there?
Yeah, Pizza Safari.
Pizza Safari's still there. Yeah. It's much too much, I think. But that's just me. I don't know what I would replace it with. Don't ask. I don't get paid all the money that they do. But it's a lot. Mm-hmm. Who knows? Disneyland is offering a Bring a Friend ticket, adjusting blackout dates for pass holders. Today is National Best Friends Day. I don't know what day is actually.
Yeah.
Is that Monday?
It was last week, I think.
Okay. Someday in the recent past was National Friends Day, and in honor of that, the Disneyland Resort has announced that a new ticket offer will allow Disney annual pass holders to share Pixar Fest with their friends for up to 40% off the cost of a one-day park hopper ticket. Nice. The new offer begins today, June 11th, and continues through September 3rd, with tickets available at the Disneyland Resort, ticket booths, or the Disney desk at select Good Neighbor hotels. The price for the special tickets are one-day park hopper value, period, $89, which is, the regular price is $147.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One-day park hopper regular period is $99, which is normally $167. And then peak period, and we thought we had it bad, peak period is $109, which is usually $185.
Yeah.
Holy shnikes. Annual pass holders may purchase up to 2 of the special tickets per day, and the tickets are only valid on the date of purchase, which is kind of cool. The Disneyland Resort has also lifted some of the blackout dates in June for certain annual pass holders. Deluxe Pass Out. Deluxe Pass. Tony's passed out. Deluxe Pass holders are now unlocked on June 16th. SoCal Pass holders are now unlocked on June 15th, 16th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. SoCal Select are unlocked June 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. This is in addition to any available dates that were already on said calendar. Pixar Pier opens on June 23rd, and Pixar Fest continues through September 3rd, so there's plenty of time to share Disneyland with your best friend.
Now, Disney World's doing the same thing, but our ticket is $79. It's $10 cheaper.
Wow.
Than theirs.
Wow.
Maybe it's the tax, California tax.
Yeah, probably. It's the cost of breathing tax in California.
But it's nice that they're kind of doing that.
I think it's great
for the summer, because if you're a pass holder and you say, "Hey, oh yeah, bring your kids, we'll go to the park." Well, now you can do it, and you're almost halving the ticket price.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like when my mom comes down,
Yeah, this would be a great thing.
she wants to go to the parks and stuff, and we love it. But she usually winds up coming when she has to pay full price for stuff. So on those days when Disney allows us to do this kind of thing, it's really cool. It'd be nice if we could bank a couple, but Disney won't let us do that. But in a perfect world,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So tell us about some meetups, Uncle Tony.
Yeah, we're having a meetup June 23rd. I think I should be able to make this.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
June 23rd, 2 p.m., Port Orleans, French Quarter for some beignets.
Oh, guarantee.
Get your sugar on. Get a big pot of
Get
sugar.
your sugar and a little bit of breading.
Sugar, sugar.
Honey.
July.
We should be in the Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah,
show.
exactly. July 28th, we're going to Andy's Lunchbox
Andy's Lunchbox.
to sweat off our daily 10 pounds.
If they let us in the place.
If they let us in. That's the plan. If we don't, we'll make an announcement on the
Can
page.
we come in?
Yeah. I'm bringing some friends to Andy's.
We have
program.
money. Can we
Andy's
come in?
backyard.
We're all pass holders here.
Yeah.
Disney Vacation Club.
We have money.
Landshark.
And then August 11th at 1 p.m., we're going to Plancha at the Four Seasons Golf Course for lunch. And a VSP is highly recommended if you want to sit at the table, because I'm going to make a reservation, and we're going to need to know how many people. So even if you think you're coming and you're not going to come, make the reservation. Say, go to the facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast, click on events, and RSVP for that. This way we can, get you counted.
Yep.
Be counted for. And I might be able to persuade them to do something.
Are you kidding? You're Mr. Casanova. I do know one thing. I'm probably going to. This is going to be the time that I get a nice bourbon. I'm going to go on the back porch and I'm going to smoke a stogie.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Yeah.
That would make me happy
Right.
beyond all measure.
Well, speaking of that, if you go this Father's Day, you can have a free bourbon or a free cigar
Son of a gun.
with your Sunday brunch. So,
Dadgum. I gotta get my wife on.
no. All right. So besides all the meetups, we're still looking for some bloggers and photographers and videographers, people that live near the parks, preferably that can go take some pictures. Like our friend Jennifer has been posting articles. She said she's got another one coming.
Excellent.
So thank you all for your contributions thus far.
Right.
We've had a couple of posts, which is great. I love them. So that's all cool. So if you want to participate, send us an email at DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, and to be very clear and upfront, this is not a paying gig.
Correct.
And we don't have ends to free tickets.
Correct.
And we don't have ends to discount tickets.
Correct.
What you will receive is A, the love and admiration for two overworked blogger podcasters, and B, we've got some stuff.
Yeah.
It's not tickets.
We come across stuff.
It's not money, but we've got stuff.
Yeah.
And we would love to share that with you guys. That's just as a way of saying thank you for your hard work.
Don't forget that you can listen to us on your Amazon Echo and Dot, or your Google Home for that matter. I wonder if Siri can do this soon. All right. I don't want to leave her out.
Well,
She's so lonely over there in the corner.
Yes. She's still listening, don't worry.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Don't forget to go visit our store at DisneyParksPodcast.com/shop. And then please rate us, review us, and share us wherever possible. That is always helpful to us.
Yep.
All right. Here's the story.
Here's the situation. I was playing b-ball
of a man
with
named
the
Buzz Lightyear
Jeez.
and Jesse.
It's just a toy.
There were going to be no soft openings or soft previews or past all the previews for Toy Story Land
Nope.
before June 29th or after June 30th, all the way up until September.
Yep.
So the Gold and Platinum Plus and Premier Walt Disney World annual pass holders can look forward to taking advantage of some exclusive access to Toy Story Land during the pass holder playtime in September.
Pass holder playtime. God, that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Pass holder
I'm
playtime.
feeling offensive, Disney. I think you're offending me.
You're hugging me too hard.
Yeah. Guests who attend the pass holder playtime receive exclusive access to Slinky Dog Dash, along with 35,000 other people, Alien Swinging Saucers, and Toy Story Mania, which we've all been on, if you're a pass holder. Maybe not.
Maybe not. This could be your shot.
And Woody's Lunchbox will remain open for pass holders as well. So I'm assuming this is going to be at night.
I guess so.
Yeah, I think it's going to be after the park closes. Advanced registration will be required, and pass holders should watch their email carefully for exclusive event invitations containing all the details. Eligible pass holders can register a guest to accompany them, but the guest must have a valid Gold, Platinum, or Platinum Plus, or Premier annual pass, be listed on their family and friends, and have opted to share all my plans with the annual pass holder. I'm not even sure what that means.
Wow.
This event capacity will be limited and subject to availability.
Right. So I'm still out because I have a silver pass.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when's your pass expire?
Oh, we just re-upped.
I was going to say, up it and then you can always downgrade it later.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean...
Do it in August. You pay for a month and then you downgrade it at the end of August.
I don't want to say what I want to say.
Don't say it then.
Okay. I'll tell you offline.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it's a lot of hoops.
Yeah, sure.
It
is.
It's a lot of hoops, and I'm not really sure the payoff is worth it.
Yeah.
You know?
And then, if you don't know, Toy Story opens on June 30th.
When?
To the public.
That opens this
Yeah.
week? Oh.
There's going to be an immediate event I know of on the 27th, 28th. 2-day experience for them. So,
cool.
Stay tuned for that, kids.
Tony, if I were to say to you, today as we record this is June 11th, if I would say to you, if you're thinking about, no, take that silly thing off. That's not, okay, fine. Buzz, if I were to say to you.
Yes, John?
Do you know it only takes a phone call to get someone Baker acted in the state of Florida? Sir, he just keeps putting on this plastic mask and makes me call him Buzz Lightyear. He's on a live video stream right now. You can go there, facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Go look. Look, come get him. I'm scared for his life. If I were to say to you, it's June, what's the first thing that you would think of that Disney could be sending information out on? What would you say?
Summer things?
Yeah.
Typhoon Lagoon
Yeah.
access?
Oh, yeah.
Blizzard Beach access?
Heck yeah.
Hotel discounts?
Who would think it? Nope, we're getting new food and event and festival center details for the 2018 Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. It's that time of year, boys and girls, when Disney starts sharing all the information about their plans and their plans within plans for the International Food and Wine Festival. This seems to come earlier and earlier to me. And
I'm waiting for it to be start it in June or July.
Well, it is June.
No, the
festival starts in June.
The event.
Oh, I think August 1st will be when they start it for me. Guests planning on attending the 2018 Epcot International Food and Wine Festival should mark their calendars for June 14th. Why? It's the official date when booking begins for all the special events. You know, Party for the Senses, demonstrations, seminars, Eat to the Beat dining packages. Food and Wine Festival features culinary delights from around the world with marketplaces all around world showcase. Guests can experience complimentary talks and attend book signings in the festival center, along with purchasing limited edition special event merchandise. And may I add, newly roofed festival center.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I wonder where it's going to be. Have they mentioned?
It's at the festival center. It's the Wonders of Life building. It's a festival center. It's always a festival center, isn't it?
No, the festival center's under construction. They're putting a new roof on it.
Yeah, it'll be done by then.
I heard it's not going to be in that building.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Where are they going to put it?
I don't know.
Good Lord have mercy.
I heard the Odyssey.
Interventions?
I heard the Odyssey.
That's not big enough to house that. crazy.
Yeah.
So without any further ado,
Yeah.
which they in the article here they put ADO, which actually it's ADIEU, I believe. ADU. What do I know? Here's a look at some of the new information that we've got so far. Sunday brunch with the chef. You've done a couple of these, right?
I've done this a long time. Yeah.
You can begin your delicious day with a brunch buffet, followed by a conversation with distinguished culinary television personalities such as...
And they're now tagging with this a meet and greet and photo op.
Really?
Yeah, so you'll do the event, Q&A, and then I think like over in the book signing area, photo op and meet and greet.
Looking at this list, there's really only 3 people that I want to meet. Richard Blaze is
Very
not one
good.
of them. Richard Blaze.
He's pretty good.
Jamie Dean, Tiffany Amber Thiessen, Masaharu Morimoto, Buddy Velastro, Art Smith, Jeffrey Zakarian, Carla Hall, and Alex Garnaschelli. Which 3 people do you think that Park Hopper John wants to meet?
Tiffany,
Yes.
Marimoto,
Absolutely.
and Buddy Velasco.
Nope.
Ooh, then I would say Art Smith.
Oh, no. Not after some of the comments he's made in the news lately.
Yeah.
Nope.
Then I don't know.
Alex Garnaschelli. I watch Food
yeah.
Channel all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I like Alex.
I like Alex, too.
Hey, there's going to be some food and beverage pairings. Who thought, right? New 45-minute food and beverage pairings will be offered on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 2:30, where guests can learn from top food, beverage industry pros. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Who? Exactly. Top industry beverage pros. Then taste the demonstrated dish along with a beverage pairing for just $25 a person.
Yeah.
This is
These
so
are cheap.
affordable. It's one of the most
Yeah.
affordable things that you can attend, I'm
Yes.
sure. Hey, and don't forget, there's always fun for families because we're bringing back, you know it, you love it, you can't live without it, Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak Scavenger Hunt.
Yikes.
Along with the theme playground for the little ones on Friday and Saturday evenings, kids can enjoy a brand new character dance party. Ooh, ooh, and play with Disney characters. A new complimentary junior chef kitchen presented by Krusteaz will allow kids to become chefs every Sunday at the Festival Center. And did we mention that there's going to be a mimosa bar? A new mimosa bar is coming to the Festival Center along with wine and local beers. I'm in. Select food options and complimentary samples and seminars hosted by Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company. We also have some new food options. The new Brunswick Slider, which is slow braised beef brisket pot roast style with horseradish cream, crispy fried onions on a potato bun with pickled vegetables on the side, located at Hops and Barley Marketplace, which is basically by the America Pavilion. Butternut squash ravioli with brown butter vinaigrette, Parmesan cheese, and pumpkin seeds, which is vegetarian, located at the Wine and Dine Studio.
Nice.
Charred chimichurri skirt steak, smoked corn cake with pickled vegetable slaw and cilantro, located at Flavors from Fire, which that's always been at like another booth because you have to get the Rick
Right.
Howard special
Yeah.
and get the chimichurri sauce.
Right.
And of course, there will be many new food options that we'll talk about more as the full marketplace menu becomes available. And it would not be Food and Wine Festival without Party for the Senses. Party for the Senses will be held at World Show Place on select Saturdays throughout the festival from 7 to 9:30, and is returning to 2 seating options per night this year. Pricing ranges from $229 to $349 per person, plus tax, gratuity included. You can check the schedule for exact details and keep checking back in with us because we'll let you know as soon as we know. Let me ask you a question. Have you've been to the Party for the Senses, right?
Oh, yeah.
Are there places to sit?
Yes and no. There are these 2 seating options, or there's just high top tables.
For $349.
Well, that comes with a full-on server. I believe they'll go get the food and the drink and bring it to your table.
For $229, you go serve
For
it yourself?
$229, you go get it yourself, and then somebody will clear your table That's the way it worked when me and Rick went.
But you have a place to sit, right?
Yes, we have a place to sit. We are guaranteed seats.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
All right, so if you want to come and join me, I'll tell you the couple places, a couple things I'm going to do. I'm going to do Tiffany Thiessen, I think.
You're going to go see Tiffany
Yes.
Thiessen? I don't think you're going to be able to.
I'm going to see her cook. And I am going to see Jeffrey Zakarian.
Nice.
And I am going to Party of the Senses on October 6th. The Boathouse Chef is going to be there.
Oh, cool.
Fabrizio is going to be there. And Robert Irvine.
Okay, so that's 2 days before my birthday. I'll talk to Sid, and maybe we'll go.
Yeah.
Are you going to go for the full
I'm
Monty?
doing the 229.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we maybe we'll do that together. I don't know. That's pretty. That's a big. Pretty big.
That's a big steep.
That's a big price tag for two of us.
Yeah.
It's a big price tag for one of us,
Yeah.
but you know.
For two, it's difficult. I will tell everybody that's listening right now, if you are an annual pass holder, a DVC member, or Tables in Wonderland, you can book these tomorrow morning, the 12th, at 9 a.m. That's 2 days before everybody else gets a shot at them.
Wow.
So that almost guarantees you some of these celebrity things or Party for the Senses. It guarantees you a good shot at the seat, because once it opens to the public, all bets are off.
Right.
So tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., annual pass holder, DVC, or Tables in Wonderland. If you're tables or pass holder, you call the 407 WDW-DINE. If you're going to use your DVC, then you have to call the member hotline.
Gotcha.
All right? Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Be there or be square.
Word. It's on you, buddy.
All right. What?
Next one's on you.
Yep. So annual pass blackout dates have been lifted during most of June.
Sweet.
I think Disney's being very generous. I said it with a straight face.
That was good.
Yeah,
You almost,
I tried.
You almost followed through with it.
Disney has modified the blackout dates on the lower level annual pass tickets. The Silver Pass and Weekday Pass for Florida residents is now good through June 29th. The summer blackout was originally set to begin June 4th. Following the summer blackout, both tickets are then good for entry beginning August 10th. So you blacked out to the 29th, and then you come back on August 10th. The change to the blackout dates appears to be aimed at driving attendance to Epcot and will offer those guests opportunity to see the new Guardians of the Galaxy Awesome Mix live show that began on June 9th. All right.
That is it's very interesting. Why would Disney decide to do that? Just because Toy Story Land?
Yes, they're trying to pull some people.
Why didn't they do that when Avatar opened?
I don't know. Didn't know.
Okie dokie. So, I read ahead and got really, really excited because one of my all-time favorite bands is coming
One of mine is coming too.
this year. Blue Oyster Cult? No.
No.
Hang on, let me see if I can guess it. Jim Belushi?
Yes.
Sweet.
You in?
Yeah, I'll go. Why not?
I'm gonna book it tomorrow morning, the dining package.
What day is that?
October 1st and 2nd.
Oh, sure, why not?
One's a Friday, one's a Saturday.
Yeah. Okay, so more acts have been added to the Eat to Beat concert series lineup. So here's what we know so far. I'm not going to give you dates because we're going to post this on the blog. But first up is Blue October. I don't know anything about Blue October.
I don't know anything about it.
The next weekend is Tiffany. We already knew Mercy Me was coming. Glass Tiger. I don't know anything about Glass Tiger. Taryn Wells is coming. Postmodern Jukebox is returning. Great band. And then the one that I'm super duper excited about, Vertical Horizon. He's everything you want. They were the gateway
how
to
can
drug.
It be vertical and horizontal?
That's the way. It's the long story. It was my gateway drug to Sister Hazel.
And then who let the dogs out?
Baha Men, Plain White Tees. Thank you, Delilah. Anyway, Living Color is back for a third year, which I cannot believe. That's just crazy. Sheila E. blew my mind.
I thought she was here last year.
Apparently not. Sugar Ray's coming back. David Cook, Jeffrey Osborne. On the wings of love. But anyway, Tony's already mentioned Jim Belushi and the Sacred Hearts Band.
So great.
Everclear, Mark Wills, Air Supply. I still have yet to see Air Supply.
Right.
Then we have a couple of open dates, and then 98 Degrees,
Wow.
38 Special,
Wow.
Devin Allman Project, Kenny G,
Ooh.
Billy Ocean, Starship featuring Mickey Thomas, Hanson, New High Valley. These names are crazy.
Is that a pot company?
Maybe. And then Taylor Dane, and then closing out the show. No, sorry, Boyz II Men, the Hooters, and then closing out the show on November 10th, 11th, and 12th is Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, closing the show as they should be.
This is why I'm interested with the Jim Belushi thing. Typically now, Dan Aykroyd also tours with him. And I'm hoping Dan will be there. Because I'd love to see... listen, I would have loved to see the Blues Brothers play in concert, but Jim and Dan will be an acceptable substitution.
Yeah.
It's a Belushi.
It's tolerable.
It's a Belushi.
It's a Belushi. Let's go with that.
All right, if you are a cast member, listen up. Slinky Dog Dash test rides begin with Slinky Dog. Now, from what I've heard, you have to go to the hub, and you have to sign up, and it's a lottery. It's not a guarantee that you'll get on this. So, if you're a cast member, go to the hub, sign up, and then tell us all about it. Because
That's right.
it may be the only way we get to see it for a while.
That's right.
Toy Story Land opens on June 30th, but unlike most recent attraction openings, there have been previews for cast members and guests. This looks to change next week, as a limited testing for cast members will take place between June 14th and 18th, so you still have time.
Right.
Don't expect to see annual pass holder. We already spoke when you're going to get that, and that's coming in. Yeah. From what I've heard now, too, from several cast members, is construction is not where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I would think.
They'll be lucky if they can get this open for the media event the 2 days prior to the grand opening event. That's how close they're running up against the deadline.
It's crazy.
So that's why we didn't get a preview. That's why there's been no soft openings, or there won't be any soft openings.
Disney does well when it's under the gun. Look at what they did with Disneyland. Let's go with that.
Yeah, people lost their shoes in the hot concrete.
It's true. Well, we're not wearing high heels.
Yeah.
So you might have caught this story over the weekend. It was fascinating. I think it's fascinating for a lot of different reasons. I think it's fascinating for one reason. Tony thinks it's fascinating for another reason. But multiple windows were removed from a disabled monorail with passengers on board, and it was ultimately towed back to the Magic Kingdom station. So here's the story. Apparently, allegedly, the Lime monorail, or Monorail Lime, became disabled and the air conditioning units lost power. So the windows were removed from the inside by Disney to allow for airflow inside the cars for the riding guests. The monorail was not moving and the windows did not fall out, as a certain Instagram user claimed. Now, Sunday evening around 8 p.m., a Instagram user reported that a number of windows fell out of Monorail Lime while on the Magic Kingdom monorail beam. After taking photos of the monorail and the monorail tow vehicle, he was asked to leave the station and stop photographing. The monorail was disabled on the track, and the diesel-powered tow vehicle assisted the monorail back into the Kingdom, Magic Kingdom station. So,
let's start with this question. Would anybody get on the monorail knowing that it didn't have air conditioning in June when it was 90 degrees outside? I would not. I usually change cars if the air conditioning's not working in the car I'm in to my coldness.
Yeah, I would. If the difference was I get to ride something home and get to the car 30 minutes sooner than standing and waiting for a boat, or standing and waiting for an air-conditioned monorail, yeah, I would probably ride it just to get me there, just to get out. I'm just ready to go. Yeah. But at that point, I would just get on a bus. Just get me somewhere.
Yeah, sure.
Just get me somewhere.
Do that.
But I think
buses are like chillers.
Yeah, but it's fascinating for me to see how quickly Disney moved on this, because from what I was gathering, that Disney saw this and was like, hey, we need to not have this up.
Right.
Now, if that's the case, maybe I'm reading more into it than what I saw. And forgive me if I'm not speaking plainly, but I just thought Disney jumped on this pretty quick. And that's a fascinating that's a fascinating thought.
So this is question 2 to my friends in monorail operations. Why would you put a monorail into service and take out windows knowing that the air conditioning units on the monorail were not working? Why wouldn't you put another one in service, or just add extra buses if you were running at capacity?
Fair question.
That's my question to monorail operations.
Now, it's just giving more and more credence to the comments that Bob Gurr recently made, where he says it's the duct tape monorail.
Yep, that's right.
And they're going to get new. They're going to have to. At this point, it's becoming a farce. Mm-hmm. So we got to get some new trains, and the sooner, the absolute better. My humble opinion.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Burn.
Next up.
All right. Next up. And the hits just keep on coming for Disneyland. I'm telling you. New details were revealed on an incredible float being added to Paint the Night Parade. The Paint the Night Parade at Disney's California Adventure is about to get a more incredible with a new float, just in time for Incredibles 2. In theaters this Friday, June 15th. A new float inspired by Disney Pixar The Incredibles and The Incredibles 2 will be added to the current Paint the Night Parade. Guests can watch the Pixar family and their friends Frozone as they take on their latest threat, the Underminer, in this dynamic, high-tech, colorful new float. Here are some of the details. You ready, John?
I'm born ready.
This thing is 11 feet wide, 18 feet tall, 30 feet long float that will have 13 buildings that will created with 123 individual LED panels, with only 2 being the same shape and size.
Wow.
Frozone will be 12 feet above the ground, fighting on his supervillain of Ice Trail. That sounds fantastic.
Yep. I wonder if they'll have the voice of John Ratzenberger. I'm the Underminer.
Yeah, maybe. He's the lucky charm. Parade goers can follow Dash as he races around the float using his superhuman speed with his 24 individually lit frames.
Jeez. Guests
need to keep their eyes for Jack coming in and out of 4 different locations on the float where he uses his superpowers. Violet encloses herself in a force field with the largest custom-built globe ever to be installed on a Disney parade float.
Wow.
We can't get a show, and they're getting the best of the best.
Of course.
Let's not forget Mr. and Mrs. Incredible Bull battling the Underminer. Thanks to fashion designer Edna Mode, she's really making a comeback. They have a whole line of stuff for her now, too.
Yeah,
anyway.
I saw them. Yeah, I've seen a lot of it at Disney World.
Purses and bags and socks and stuff. Their super suits, along with Frozone's suit, are all lit up with about 100 sheets of flexible miniature LEDs, making the first time these light-up suits will be worn by a Disney or Pixar character. The suits were hand-built and wired to be fully programmable to be in sync with the light and the music of the flute.
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture right now. It looks amazing.
Looks spectacular.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Looks really amazing. And good for them. I'm glad that they're getting some new stuff. I'm just
throw us a bone.
I'm holding out hope that
scraps.
I'm hoping once they get through Star Wars next year that we start seeing, look at this incredible, thing, and maybe we'll get a Paint the Night, or maybe we'll get something completely different. Something similar to it, but we're going to have to get something. We're turning 50 here pretty soon. So, throw us a bone, man. Throw us a bone. All right. So, Super Saturdays return to Disney Springs this weekend.
Let me ask you this before you start.
Okay, I already started, but okay.
Did you know that there were pass holder things like the Super Saturday that you can go to? I find the lack of communication from the annual pass holder team and the annual pass holders to be a little disturbing.
Well, did you get a notice about the whole deal with the opening of the passes?
No.
A buddy of mine got one on his app, apparently. And I thought, well, maybe it's because we're silver passes we didn't get one. But, yes, I concur. There's a communication issue.
Yeah.
And I don't know, well, even this whole bourbon discovery thing, the Bourbon Trail fiasco, they've been doing this thing, and even the different restaurants, because every Tuesday night we've been going to a different restaurant, even the restaurants don't even know if they're really still taking part in it.
Right.
Like we went somewhere, we were at Splitsville on Tuesday night, and Sid goes up to the bartender and says, I want the whatever this is in the thing. She's like, oh, I don't even think we do that anymore. And I'm paraphrasing her, so she's listening. No, you're doing it because this is the dates that you started it and you ended it.
Right.
And I'm sure that you have these ingredients behind the counter. There's nothing back there that you wouldn't have.
Yeah, right.
So just make it, And it was good. Very good.
And even that Toy Story announcement that I had gone over, that wasn't emailed. That was put on the pass holder page. Now, I don't have like that bookmark that I go there every day.
That's the thing. The expectation is that we go and check all that crap out all the time.
Yeah. So anyway.
And maybe it's just because, I don't know, maybe it's just because we're not like...
A millennial? That I'm surfing the internet?
No, not even that. But, like, I hung out with some people this weekend, and God love them. I mean, like, the fireworks started, and they were like, oh my God, it's the most beautiful thing ever. And I'm down with fireworks. I love... Are you not taking me seriously?
I'm here. I'm here.
Are you playing with yourself over there? But and they're such Disney fans, and I don't, I don't have a problem with them, but it's just like, they disconnect. There's a disconnect from reality there, and I guess I just don't disconnect that much, because I'm not going to go check out the pass order page, the blog page, the Walt Disney World press page, the this page, the that page, and try to find all this information out. We should have either had a notice or an email. Yeah. It's not like they don't have our email.
An email's cheap. Just send it.
Send an email blast.
Yeah.
Anyway, so speaking of, Super Saturdays are returning to Disney Springs this weekend. On the second Saturday of each month, pass holders are invited to an exclusive early bird shopping experience at World of Disney, Disney Style, the Disney Corner, and Ever After Jewelry from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. 1 hour.
You can't get from Disney Style to...
You have to pick and go.
Yeah.
Pick and roll. During this time, pass holders can enjoy 1 full hour to explore the store before anybody else and take advantage of 20% pass order discount. Don't we get 20% off anyway? Mm-hmm. Unless they put things out specifically for this 1 hour.
Yeah. Go ahead and finish it, and I'll tell you what they used to do.
This is what will be happening inside the World of Disney store during the June 9th event. Mm-hmm. It's the 11th.
Yeah.
So we've missed this weekend altogether.
Well, this happens again. It's the first Saturday of every month, so this is going to happen again. It's going to repeat itself.
Okay. Disney Photo Pass photographers during the event. They'll be traveling between World of Disney, Disney Style, and Disney Corner and Ever After Jewelry Company. Ghirardelli, chocolate square samples from 9 to 10. And you get 20% off your Ghirardelli purchase, which we pretty much already get. Mm-hmm. Kiehl's. Receive a complimentary consultation and samples from skincare experts.
I think you could do that for free any other day.
Live entertainment performance by Brian Malpass. He's there early. Complimentary samples of crab ceviche, paddlefish, and receive a coupon for 20% off food and non-alcoholic beverages, valid for the month.
Crab ceviche at 9 o'clock in the morning?
Complimentary beverage samples at Starbucks. Great. Sugar Boo and Company. Mm-hmm. Complimentary Mr. Fabulous notepad when you make a purchase of $50 and more while supplies last. Plus, you can check out their special display featuring popular gift picks just in time for Father's Day and take advantage of only 10% pass order discount. And then finally, Vera Bradley, they had a pass order discount, 30% off of a purchase of $125 or more, plus free monogramming all day long. only valid on that day, which was June 19th.
Yeah.
Exclusions do apply.
Right.
So
they do this on the first Saturday of every month. This is what
Second Saturday.
Second Saturday. This is what they used to do. Twice a year, they used to have like a special sale at the Disney store. And I understand right now you can't do that because half the store is under construction.
you are correct.
And I think one of the two times that benefited a local charity.
Right.
So the store would be open for a couple hours, and they would take, all the stuff in the store would be on sale. Some of it discounted, some of it not. But then they would put out these containers of, stuff that they would want to get rid of that was overstock or they didn't sell all the way through.
Right.
They had a bin of them left, and they didn't want to put them out on the shelf anymore because they felt it was old. But they put it out for $5-10. And I remember going a couple times and getting some pretty good swag, duffel bags and mugs and tumblers and stuff, for really cheap. They used to even sell box sets of Vinylmation for half off.
Wow.
Used to get a whole, and I used to buy them and then sell them on eBay for full price. I would double my money. Vera Bradley bags. I had bought one for my mother. 50% off. I mean, that's what it used to be.
He says he bought it for his mom.
Yeah, my mom's got it. That's what it used to be, and now it's down to this, 1 hour, and it's really, 20%, big deal. And I'm sure they're not supplementing, what they have out there.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like making news out of no news.
Yeah.
It's like the 24-hour news cycles that we have on all the news shows, and they make news out of stuff that's really not news.
Right.
So they can have something to talk about. This is a non-story to me. Great, they have it an hour. They're opening an hour early if you're a pass holder.
Right.
Great, only at certain locations.
Yeah.
That's about it. I mean, I don't mean to sound negative, guys. I really don't. And I appreciate that they're doing it to a degree. It's like, what's going to make me get out of bed? If they're doing a pass holder discount where they're selling, the new Dooney and Burke purses for $50 off.
Right.
That's worth getting out of bed for.
Yeah.
Because my wife will want it.
Yeah.
For $50 off, that's attainable as opposed to $300 for a small backpack.
Yeah. So all the pass holders out there, Disneyland and even Disney World, let me ask you this. Do you receive frequent email communication from the annual pass holder team? I'm going to think the answer to that is no. But if you do, send that to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com or leave us a comment on our Facebook page or me or John or send us a message or whatever. I'm interested because I feel I don't get my Mickey monitor and I don't get communication.
You're still not getting it?
No. I got it and then the new one came out now for the summer and I don't have one. Did you get the summer one?
I think so.
Yeah, see. I don't know.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we had the problem, when we re-upped our passes, we didn't get the magnet. Back when the magnet was a big thing, the WDW magnet.
Yeah.
We were irate, and he sent us like 3. Because they were like, oh, yeah, we'll get right on that. We'll get right on that. They sent us 3 accidentally.
Yeah.
And so Sid had one stolen off her car, so luckily we had another one off the fridge and on the car. She wanted it.
It might never go on the car.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Some headline news. Beep, 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 beep.
Disneyland Paris announced the third event for annual pass holders themed for the 25th anniversary.
You go, Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, you. The Grand Floridian greeter, Richard Girth, passed away last week.
They don't make them like that anymore.
If you were not on the internet, this was the only thing practically in my Facebook feed.
Yeah.
And this is what I hope. This poor man passed away. He gave a large chunk of his life to the Disney company. I hope that they erect a statue in the front of the Grand Floridian.
That'd be cool.
That people can, still go and pay homage to Richard when they come into the Grand Floridian. Give him a hug, give him a rub, polish him up, whatever's got to get done. I mean, they did one for the poor kid that got eaten by the alligator. The least they could do is this for Richard.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
We should start a GoFundMe page.
Yeah.
Dear Disney.
Yeah.
Should write that letter. Dear Disney.
Dear Disney.
Next.
The actor who voiced Prince Charming, William Phillip, in Cinderella, also passed away recently at the age of 96.
William Phipps.
Phipps?
Yeah.
Same thing. The pool area at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge is closing for a lengthy refurbishment this year. So if you are going to the Animal Kingdom later in the year, you may want to ask them, will there be a pool?
How do my kids go swimming if there's no pool?
Yeah.
Because that's the only pool on property,
They
right?
may shuttle them to Kidani. If they're doing it at the Jamba House, they may shuttle. I think it's the Jamba House.
Oh,
pool.
they do have a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have a pool. Yeah, you have to walk over to it.
Yeah. Walk.
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 Yeah, it's a
very
haul.
far over to it.
You almost walk into my house. When you're walking, you're literally almost walking to my house.
Yeah. You may want to go to John's house. He has a pool.
I do. It's much cheaper, and we have dogs to play with.
Yeah.
And the drinks are cheaper.
Yeah. Chef Art Smith's Homecoming introduces a new, I want to say, always rides and swine.
They do have bacon.
Yeah. But it's Rise and Shine, a Southern brunch.
I'm down.
I think that might be interesting.
I'm down.
All right. Enzo's Hideaway Sunday Supper starts June 17th. And as a non-Italian, you probably don't really know what a Sunday supper is.
What's a Sunday supper Italian?
Sunday supper is a lot of Italian food in the middle of the day, and it covers lunch and dinner. That's it's usually like 2 to 3, somewhere,
Yeah.
depending on your family.
Yep.
That's Sunday supper.
Yep.
You eat once and be done. Chop, chop. Because it took all day to make.
Chop, chop. Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
I think we should try this. The Foot Golf League begins June 28th at Disney's Oak Trail Golf Course at Walt Disney World.
Is there running involved?
No, it's foot golf.
Foot
You
golf.
hit it with your foot and you
Walk-
I don't know. I would
walk
take
the
a cart to the next golf course.
I was
while
getting ready to
drinking.
say, I don't see you walking a golf course.
No, I'll drive it with a cooler in the back.
All right. Cool.
I'm going to look into it.
I'd be into it. Hey, if you need a league, I'll play with you.
All right.
It'll be fun.
Let me see your foot before we start.
Brother, I probably played
gotta
more
be
soccer
pretty.
than you have.
Ooh, that's a takedown. Hey, I got some pictures. I have one picture I want to show our field reporter, Vince.
Field reporter Vince.
He sends us stuff every day. I love
Field
him for it.
reporter Vince.
The Disney's Hollywood Studios Skyliner has got a roof.
Yeah.
They're serious about this stuff. They're
Yeah.
not- Now, I also drove. I was on property. I was driving towards Pop Century, and I think it was just after the Pop entrance on the right-hand side. You can see Skyliner towers as far as the.
That's right.
There's a cable cut, and there are towers all the way to. I don't know what that is. I guess the studios. They'd be the ones coming from Caribbean Beach over to there. So they are making some serious headway.
Yeah, man. I was there the other day, and it looked like that.
Yeah.
Like they're for realsies.
Yeah.
This is a thing, apparently.
Yeah.
They're working as hard as they can to get that one ready at the Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Star Wars.
Yeah, hands down. Also, if you're watching live feed now, you can see pictures of the monorail with all the windows window gone, window gone, window gone, window gone. That was good stuff there. Here's more pictures. Monorail, no windows.
Mo pictures, mo problem.
More picture, no window. All right, that's it. That's all I got for headline news.
All right, guys. We appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy schedule. We are going to finish the show, but we're going to keep the chat room open for comments. Please join us on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Because we do our live show there. We would love for you to be a part of it. You can also find us on Twitter at Disney Podcaster. You can also find us on YouTube and Instagram at Disney Parks Podcast. Come visit us at DisneyParksPodcast.com. You can check out our show archives, our blogs, our links to amazing sponsors, and we can't wait to see you guys on our social networks. And with that, anything else, buddy?
No.
We will
See you in the parks. All right.
All right, did you stop the recording?
Yes. The audio recording, yes.
Okay, great. I will be right back.
John's got to go
I gotta go.
expel some water.
Period. I gotta go.
All right, chat room. Here, let me show you the first show and tell item I have. I got this in the mail today. Anybody out there a stockholder? Anybody get one of these? The proposed merger of 20th Century Fox. Look how thick that mama is. Yeah, maybe I'll read that tonight to go to bed. Disney's going to call the new 20th Century Fox New Fox after the merger. They really went way out on the creative line for that. Is anybody a stockholder? Does everybody? I guess maybe some of you opted for the non-paper. I'm a paper person. Oh, not a stockholder, Jen. You should think about it. It's actually a pretty good investment. They do pay dividends every year. I've gotten as much as $1 per share. So that's pretty good. Pretty good on my stock. Anybody have any questions in the chat room? Oh, where's my little buzz? Here's my buzz light up. I think he's out of bubbles. I think he's broken. He's supposed to be blowing bubbles out of his head.
We're gonna blow him out of his butt.
Let's see.
It's toy time with Tony.
Let's see.
Whew, I'm feeling much better now.
No, he's got bubbles. He's just
Whoa, hey, what is that?
It's bubbles.
Oh my god.
He's supposed to shoot bubbles out of his head, but he's not working.
Oh, maybe he's clogged up.
I'm going to have to bring him back.
Maybe it takes a second to get the bubbles all.
No, he worked. No, he doesn't.
Oh.
I'm depressed. Hi, I'm Buzz Lightyear.
So we going west anytime soon?
The who? What?
Jen wants to know if we're coming west anytime soon.
I'd like to go out there for 2019 Expo and not,
Brad says add dish detergent.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. To infinity and beyond. I am Buzz Lightyear. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. I am Buzz Lightyear.
Should I play the other ones? I have more.
Please don't. You can. I'm going to leave while you're playing with your dolls. Let's see. Any questions in here?
What else we got?
The big, I think between Canada and UK, that big fenced area, that's World Showplace. I'm not sure if they're going to put that there because they've already got
What's
stuff
that?
in there. We were talking about where they could do the whole festival center.
Oh yeah, they won't put it
I
in
don't think
there
they'll
because
put
they
it
use
in
it for
World Showplace.
part of the sensors. I mean, well, it is a big place, but I don't think they want to take away from it.
Press passes or special invites. Not this podcast.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. No, apparently we're on a list. A do not fly list.
Yeah.
I miss Gary Clevenger join the show. Gary, the first and greatest Clevenger.
Is he out there?
Yeah, I saw him. He joined the show at some point. I don't know if he's watching now, but
I had a quick chat with him this week because I saw this great photography strap. And I'm like, oh, Gary would love this. And then they make this also like this lens thing where you can put two lenses and you can clip it on your belt or clip it on your strap.
yeah.
And literally with one hand you can change lenses.
Oh wow!
So I was like, wow, I'm sure photography people would love that.
I saw a link. On to a picture. It says why are professional photographers, so expensive? And it had a price list on every piece of gear they had.
Oh, God.
I was well in the multiple of thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Hey, Robin, you know this? Here. Robin will recognize this.
Robin says it's sad when your toys don't work.
I know. Very sad.
The bubbles never work after it's been on a break for a while.
That's also true, I think. I'm going to have to blow them myself. Blow my own bubbles.
The bubbles are on strike. All right, I need to get home.
Yeah?
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I got work to do when I get home.
You want to abandon these fine people in the chat room?
No, but if they're here till 2 o'clock in the morning,
They'll drive you home.
so I'm going to the Disney Train Barn on Sunday.
Ooh.
Oh snap!
Oh, wait, what's her name? I know the PR woman there. Carol is something with
Carol,
an
the
H.
train barn lady.
Yeah. Jennifer, I'll find out the PR lady's name and I'll send it to you. She's always there.
She lives there. She lives upstairs.
Yeah, well, probably. It's always good to go there when they have like a special guest like Bob Gurr or Margaret Carey or
Right.
Dick Van Dyke was
Oh, wow.
went once.
That'd be cool.
But it's nice to go, period, because there's a lot of cool things in that barn.
I would really love to meet Dick Van Dyke before he dies. I mean, I don't mean to sound morbid, but I mean, he's getting up there,
Yeah.
and he's one of those legends. He's one of those guys I would just love to meet before he turns in his mouse ears in the sky.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Who's on your short list?
Jody Benson's on the show.
Jody Benson. That's it.
And Michael Eisner.
Michael Eisner. Eisner would be interesting. Yeah. Find out what his real middle name is. Because we've heard a rumor. I wouldn't mind meeting, obviously I would love to meet, oh crap, I forgot her name. Julie Andrews.
Oh.
Love to meet Julie Andrews. Love to meet Dick Van Dyke. I've met Bob Gurr. That was a huge deal for me to meet Bob. I can't meet Marty Sklar. I'd love to meet Alice Davis.
Oh,
But
gosh,
that's,
yes. That's not going to happen now.
Nope.
She's too old. She does go to some events with Mindy Johnson
Yeah.
occasionally. I'm not sure how that works because she's pretty frail.
Right.
She's 90-something herself. But yeah, Alice Davis would have been good. I'd like to have a private, semi-private, small group private conversation with Tony Baxter, too.
Tony would be another one. Yeah. Tony, I guess Tony's on that list.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind meeting him.
Bump into him someplace. Hey, Bob, like kind of that Bob Gurr experience. I don't think I'll ever have that again with anybody. But,
right.
We're now on the couch with Bob Gurr talking. Having Gertinis.
Gertinis. And everybody kind of listening in.
Yeah, peering.
Well, that's cool. I can't think of anybody else. I'm sure there's people on the list. I mean,
John Lasseter.
I would still like to meet Lasseter. Yeah. Even all his crap, I'd like to meet John Lasseter.
Yeah.
Because he's
Bob Iger.
I could do okay without meeting Bob Iger. I wouldn't mind meeting Kathleen Kennedy, even in light of all that crap. Kevin Feige, Marvel.
Jennifer says she just wants to meet Tony and John.
Oh, wow.
Well, you're coming. We'll be here.
Isn't it this month?
July? I
thought it was this month.
Yeah.
It was later this month. Oh, well. She's coming. We'll see her.
Ashley said she met Tony Baxter and he's a great guy.
Oh, great.
Did anybody else, Ashley?
6 degrees to Tony Baxter. I'm one in.
Yeah.
I got one more. All right, let's call it a night, buddy.
All right, kids. We're going to head out. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, guys. You're awesome.
We'll see you in the parks.
See you in the parks.